All right, let's continue Anger Week with some a-hole design. Number 19, Target using GPS to know you're in a store and makes it unable to price match. 1 mile from a store, $55. In store, $70. Wait, but that's like in the Target app? So it's cheaper on the website, but it's more expensive at the store? Cheaper on the website, $48. In store, it's $60. That's so weird. What the heck? I feel like you obviously have this data now, so you should show that to the store because, I mean, people would probably check the price on the website before they go into the store, and then they'd be like, hey, why is this so much more expensive? And then they get completely gaslighted when they open up the application and go onto the website, and then it's like, wait, no, it was definitely not this price when I checked at home. This doesn't make any sense. What the heck is going on? God, that's just diabolical, using your GPS to change the price. Wow. This is so accurate, it's insane. Oversized frozen picture, oversized, laggy, bloated, unnecessary menus, oversized auto-playing video, oversized frozen side box, add, modern web design starter pack. This site uses cookies. Tap here to accept. God, I hate that. I know it's legally required and everything, but oh my God, has it required the worst implementation on websites. I'm like, I know you use cookies. Every other website I've visited for the last years has used cookies. Stop. I understand. This fake skip ad on a YouTube ad. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is against the advertiser guidelines on YouTube. It's almost like they just screen capped their own advertisement. They're like, we lost the file, guys. We need to make a slight tweak, but we don't have the source file anymore. Guess we'll just screen cap it off of our YouTube ad campaign and then resubmit it. There was a problem. They lost their file, I swear to God. They're like, we're really proud of our ad. We don't have it anymore. We took good care of the thing we were very proud of. Whoops. Illusion 100. Buy Bullguard now. Skip this offer. Buy. What? So in other words, heads I win, tails you lose. You're not allowed to go past this one way or the other without buying this thing. That's cool. That's like I feel like on YouTube the skip ad button being like, you must watch this advertisement to enable skip advertisement. It's like, well, then why is that there? The antenna does nothing. Dude, that's the case on so many things. The placebo antenna. It's all over the place. We've seen it a bunch of times on this subreddit. I bet you in so many cases, if you check the antennas on electronics products you've got, nah. I mean, it's like for the same reason probably that most cars these days don't have antennas, because we've developed better technology that means you don't have to have something sticking way out of your thing in most cases for it to work. It can just be baked in more internally. But I guess for some reason it's like, oh, if you have the antenna, it'll make you think. It must be really good at either sending or receiving signals, better than those non-antenna things. It must be terrible. These shoes having a texture printed onto them. There is no actual texture. Is that on the sole of the shoe? That's... oh, okay. That's gonna help give you some really good traction when you're walking on slippery surfaces. There's painted bits. They give very, very microscopic imperfections into the bottom, and they allow you to have very, very unparalleled grip that you wouldn't get by actual physical peaks and valleys in the sole itself. Apparently 950 pounds wasn't enough for my TV, so Samsung put adverts in the main menu too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get that too. Actually, come to think of it, I think I get ads myself on at least one of mine. The other one, not so much. I've been meaning to replace that one. So I've had it for a couple of years, okay? I'm not just like turning around and buying a new one, all right? It's gotten its use, okay? It was even used last night, so it's fine. I'm sure people update their TVs every few years. And in fact, it's probably been closer to 3 years now. So that's probably a good time. And I can repurpose it. I can take that TV and I can put it in another room that doesn't have a TV. So it's fine. I'm not even getting rid of it. I'm just repurposing it in a less used room. So it's fine. But I'm sure the new one, if it didn't have ads already, now I'll get them. This meat made in China. This is about to look real gross, isn't it? What the heck? Well, is it just a strip of fat? Like it doesn't have any muscle, protein. Is all of okay? Hold on. Oh, I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Oh my god. First off, that initial strip of whatever they use, is it edible? If you cook with that on, are you eating plastic? Okay, that's question number one. B, every piece of meat is gonna look different. Do they custom tailor like and design where they're gonna lay down that strip of fake not marbling, whatever the opposite of marbling is, because marbling is fat? And then what actually is that? Is it just a strip of fat? Also, are the other bits a lie as well? Is this literally just a strip of fat? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not just a-hole design. This is probably not safe at all. This is literal a-hole design because it is going to reshape yours on the other end. Amazon sent me nail polish in a box so big I had to go to the post office to pick it up when I wasn't home to receive it. That's not that big of a box. Like, okay, I get it. It's way too big for the nail polish, but like, I don't know, that doesn't seem like a box that's like, whoa, this is some overflow here. We're gonna have to keep it at the post office. I don't know, man. Putting 16 ads in a 27-minute video. Oh boy. How? I honestly don't know how. So the thing that's weird to me about the way YouTube's midroll system works is that 0 minutes to 9 minutes and 59 seconds, you can't do midrolls at all. Once you hit 10 minutes, you can just shove midrolls in as much as you want. I don't do it myself because it's bad user experience. YouTube on their end, they also do restrict how often you are able to see an advertisement. So in no circumstance should you see, unless you're like pausing and walking away and coming back, should you see an ad in all of these slots, but they're just increasing their probability of it showing a maximum number of times because YouTube doesn't have 100% fill rate. It's more like 30 to 40%. Jesus Christ. Here's my strategy. If the video is between 0 and 20 minutes, I put one mid-roll in. And then on the Captain Sparkles 2 channel, by the way, if you want to watch lots and lots of gaming content and you haven't seen it and you like things like Minecraft, go to Captain Sparkles 2, where you'll only have to encounter one mid-roll ad every 12 minutes. That's how I do it on there. I feel like that's fairly fair. It's a lot less frequent than most channels do it, so I'm probably missing out, but Jesus Christ. The ads are no longer in green. Ad. Oh, like I guess it used to be like kind of the entire box would be sort of a different color. I never really had this much of an issue. I feel like it's usually pretty clear because it does look fairly different. They put like the website list at the top. I don't know. I've never had that much trouble distinguishing when there's an ad. Drunk driving, yay. Okay. Uber will soon know if you're drunk and could refuse to pick you up. There's gotta be a reason. This is the patent linked in the article that was tweeted about. Didn't read every word, but it has, but I can't tell what it has to do with drunk drivers and passengers' profile behavior monitoring. Definitely doesn't mention refusing a customer. It's a patent for autonomous vehicle sensor systems. I can't imagine the goal would be for them to refuse to pick you up. That wouldn't make any sense. It could be maybe something like you're more likely to cause damage to the vehicle and therefore it would be more expensive to take the ride, which I guess I could understand. I feel like this is a headline that exists just to lure people in. Like, what? It tries to enrage you so that you want to click on it in order to learn more. It is a tactic that's used by tons and tons of journalists outlets out there is like you have a headline that enrages and causes people to like, that can't be true, let me click. So I always take it with a bit of a grain of salt because it wouldn't really make sense. Yes, please. Allow auto chess to make and manage phone calls. Sometimes the king and the queen, they're across the board from each other, okay? They miss each other. Queen's out like just wrecking shop out there, dude. Making sure that she is putting out the best defense possible. And sometimes the king just wants to give her a call and be like, hey, honey, really, really appreciate how well you're defending me. All right, I see you've wiped out a knight, you've wiped out a rook. All right, you've got a bishop too, bunch of pawns, obviously, and you're doing a great job. I'm kind of immobile. I'm just like I can kind of roll to one side, and even so, you're still with me, and you're still holding down the fort. And honey, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate that. Okay. So that's why auto chess needs to be able to make and manage phone calls, because otherwise the queen is going to feel very underappreciated. Disney leaves the inside of their $6 ice cream hollow. Yeah, that's not just a Disney thing. That's just a frozen yogurt thing. It's just like, I don't know. They ring around and then bring it to a point, and I don't know. That's just how frozen yogurt is served. Is that Dole Whip? That looks like Dole Whip, and it's, how dare you insult Dole Whip? It's absolute deliciousness, okay? The vending machine at the children's hospital overcharges by 10 cents on every item with no written reason. When I contacted customer support, they offered to send back my 10 cents, but nothing more. What? Total 150, authorizing 160? Yeah, top comment's probably right. They're passing on the card processing fee to anyone who pays with a credit card. Not a bad hypothesis there, but I like how you contacted them and then they refunded it. That's the part where it's like, instead of just saying why they did it, they refunded it, which is a bit of an admission of guilt, which is really shady. So, just accurate. Levels of hell. Limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, heresy, violence, fraud, treachery. Full Metal Alchemist. Ads that have a fake close button, so you end up going to the ads shorty website. Yeah. You know, in most of my experiences, it's not that the close button is fake. It's that it's the worst one. The worst one is the fake download button. Spending $175 on a textbook only to receive a 2-inch stack of unbound papers, binder sold separately. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, this is nothing new either. I think I actually had a textbook in my year and a quarter of university that was like this. For $175, we still can't be bothered to actually give you a binding. Nah, don't worry about it. And then this way, it like makes it way harder to resell back. I mean, that's the whole point, is that they want to eliminate the secondary textbook market, which still sells textbooks for exorbitant fees, and they only pay you like 10% of that. Makes me want to cancel even harder. Oh, freaking Sirius XM. How did I know? How did I know that it was anything having to do with unsubscribing was going to be Sirius XM? You cannot cancel your subscription online, and once you cancel, we'll send you 50,000 pieces of mail. I feel like every month we get something about Sirius XM on here, and it's deserved. It is deserved every damn time. Ugh. YouTuber gets every single video on his channel copyright claim despite having the rights to all the music in his videos. Is this mumbo jumbo? Because I saw this a few weeks ago. I guess like 4 weeks ago. Probably is. Yeah, it's mumbo jumbo. I did see this. It was like retweeted into my Twitter feed. I think that what ended up being the case is that the song, this is totally my fear too, is that the song that he had permission to use from the artist had used a sample, and the sample was from a label. And so the label was claiming everything because of the sample used in that. I think it was just like the outro song, so just a few seconds, but still, I think it was resolved last I heard, but oh my god. Oh my god. It's so easy. It's so easy for a copyright holder to be like, yes, we're claiming this. At least now what I've seen on the most recent claims that I've gotten is they actually have to identify the selection of time, like the timestamp in the video of what they're claiming, which is great. And it actually has caused Jukin to claim less videos on this channel, because previously they didn't have to identify the timestamp, and so they could just claim any video of mine that had a GIF in it, and I wouldn't know which. Now they actually have to identify which one it is, and so they've claimed less. So it kind of brings about, like, they were claiming stuff that they might not actually owned anything on. Interesting. Thanks, guys. But in this situation, the way to solve this is you just have to be extremely careful of the tracks that you're using, and especially if it comes to like an outro that you're using in every single video. Like, can you imagine if Top of the World, which is the song that I use as the outro for years, imagine if that had a sample that was owned by a label and I didn't know, and it wasn't clear to me when I picked it up. Just imagine. Anyway, I think it was resolved. I hope it was resolved fully and all those were unclaimed, but I just can't imagine the sinking heart feeling of just your email inbox, your phone just starts vibrating out of control. You're like, what the heck is happening? And you just see claimed. Jesus Christ. That's it for the last month of A-Hole Design. I hope you have been infuriated. Make sure to like if you hated it, subscribe if you're not already, and check the playlist in the description if you want to be upset even further. That's it for now. I'll see you next time.